So what's this new place like? Other than colorful. Really long walking distance for no reason. Dip claw. Nice cup. It's over, it's all over. Why ain't it ever me, you know? What's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. Getting my carapace cracked by cruel, unfeeling forces beyond my control yet again. That's what's going on. I've spent my whole savings on rare trash you can only get in the shallows. So I could sell it at a profit in New Carcinia. And then use that profit to trade up my shell. Get myself something nice, you know? And now I come back here and the bridge to the city is completely collapsed. There's no way I can make it back without leaving all the trash behind. It's over, man. I'm fully shucked. I'll be shellless within the tide. Guess I better find another way around if I want to get to the city. Thanks for the sympathy, pal. Trash. Yeah, just a bunch of these. I'm imagining a bunch of these. Low angle, up toward the water. Zoom in shots. Because this is too far away. That's about what you want right there. Well, what happens if I go this way? I get hurt. Makes sense. Okay. Well, where has the path to go then? Probably this little divot over here. Sponge. Stainless relic. Someone can use a key for something somewhere. Reef's edge. Sauce nozzle. Coconut's dying. I'll just take the sauce nozzle. When are you gonna let me do something other than teleport? Like, these things are just taunting me at this point. It's kinda not cool. Okay, resting also resets all the shells. It's good to know that that specifically does that. When did my bandana turn black? Oh, it's not supposed to be. It just is. Okay. Why do you got shrunky dinks inside you? That's incredibly unhealthy. Blowfish in a party hat. This is such a weird thing. Just gonna kind of let you do your thing till you get stuck. These are awkward to hit. Because, you know, in the air. Don't. God, okay. You mind? Well. To be expected. Gravity had to claim me eventually. Things deal a lot of damage. Or at the very least have a lot of knockback. Like a sarcastic amount of knockback. I don't know if the people who made this game ever actually played with those things, but they were not that active. Like they did exactly enough to disappoint you. Goodbye, party hat. Why is the aluminum can weaker than the sauce nozzle? Oh god, he's got an olive. Why? Fine. Don't push me off the ledge, jerk. Well, guess one of them took care of themselves for me. Okay. Thimble. Seriously though, why is everything trying to kill me? Like, how are we supposed to believe in commerce when everything you'd be trying to sell to is spitting freaking chunky dinks at you with intent to harm? Fortify. Just increase defense, huh? Fair enough. That didn't even hurt it. This is a good one. Fly. I'm just gonna... Does it cost more than one? What's going on? Does it cost all three? In God's case, maybe not that great after all. Please? Okay. No locking on over here. I'm gonna get stuck. That or it's still fortified. I don't really know. Probably not. I can't use it, so maybe? It isn't taking any damage. It's still not damaged. So maybe it just lasts a really long time? Is glowy-eyed bad guy the only reason to go over there? Alright. Sure, fine, whatever. How do I get where I need to go? That's where I came from. Logically, there's some sort of a something in this direction. I don't think I can get to the traffic cone. Well, now I'm confused. Wow, the traffic cone isn't real. Very confused. Oh, there's a path. I'm dumb. Every now and then I am seen. Something sees fit to remind me of this fact. Gather the thing. Stab. No, not that. Just a random crab that's all glowy. Now it's strange that the same thing that's supposed to be allowing me to feel the currents more, the umami stuff, seems to also be the same stuff that's causing all these other creatures to go mad. Is the... I forgot what it's called. Not a dream snail. Is it? No. Well, this is just too much to ignore, but I don't know how to deal with it. Nope. Okay. I'll leave it alone. I'm getting flashbacks to SpongeBob. Specifically one of the mini 3D platforming SpongeBob games. This thimble's just unbreakable. Like, I feel like that should have worn off by now. If it doesn't ever go away, expect to see this thing on me forever. Did it cost 2 to use that? Oh no, don't hit me. I kinda just want to stress test it at this point. It's not really much of a heavy attack. Not really much of a heavy attack if it does less damage than my light attack, is it? I guess it just scales off of your umami skill instead. So that the wizards amongst us can have access to a smacky thing. Tennis ball. Horrifically strong symbol. I gotta go over there. Hey look, it's nothing. Now you gotta wait for the jellyfish. Oh, I gotta do a rollout with the tennis ball and then I gotta ramp up over there. That's really reminding me of some of the earlier platforming games I played. Hell, the SpongeBob one I mentioned earlier had like a bowling ball out of bubbles that you had to utilize ramps and stuff for. That was a magic fish. You gonna try to kill me? Hey there, pal, you like going fast? No, I hate it. Well, it's your unlucky day, because you're gonna need some wicked speed to get over that ramp down there. Walking ain't gonna cut it, neither is sprinting even, no sir. Okay, and that's where I come in. Bablo, 5-time Snail Racing League champ at your service. They had to give us snails their own league because we're so damn fast. Okay. I'm gonna tell you how to get speed so insane your grandma's antennae will be twisted in her grave. Or maybe she's still alive, sorry. That was a little insensitive either way. But trust me, this kind of crazy movement will peel your gills back. It'll dry out your exoskeleton while you're still underwater. It'll boil you in your damn shell if you're not careful. And worst of all, it'll turn you into a permanent speed demon who can't even form words if they're not moving at high velocity. Are you ready to accept that kind of risk? Because a lot of people say they are, and before you know it, bam, addicted to speed. Seen it happen to a lot of good critters down here. So I gotta ask one more time. Sure. Yeah, why not? Okay, so basically you're just gonna want to sprint toward the ramp and then press the block button. Hooah! I think I managed to not get addicted. Oh no, I cannot fit. Couldn't possibly, ever, in my wildest dreams. And even if the shell was too big, oh no. Sorry, I'm being sarcastic. Could have done that in a thimble. Oh well. I'll just be sad about it. Extreme speed. There, sleep. Don't mind me, just a tennis ball. Rolling around. On the ocean, there's a big fish. Nice to see a fresh face in town. And the night before trash day, too. What's trash day? Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what trash day is. I couldn't spoil the surprise for you now. You'll know soon enough. Assuming it's when you guys get more trash. And that is the long, complex history of Slack Tide's trade route with New Car City. I'm so glad I stuck around to learn all that lore. Thanks, Addy. Place is huge. Yeah, enamored with the sight of our fair city. I can honestly say I've never seen anything like it. You should go and explore, but I'd stay topside if I were you. The seabed can host some pretty sketchy characters. Nice hat. Welcome to New Tarsinid. His name's Tortellini. A beacon of civilization amongst the harsh violence of the sands between. A testament to the prevailing power of industry. The city of dreams, the big crab apple. And a defining pillar of the trash economy which supports all of crustacean society. How did I get into this conversation? My name, you ask? Tortellini, a town greeter at your service. I'm beyond excited to greet 2 new visitors in a single day. That a lot? Not at all, we usually get 20 or 30. Then why... Wait, did you say 2? Was the other a shark carrying the coolest shell you've ever seen? Oh, friend of yours? Not at all. I've got to kick that guy's butt and get my shell back. Sworn enemy then. This day gets more exciting by the minute. I gotta catch him before he sells my shell to who knows who. Can you tell me where he went? Not at all. I greeted him with gusto and then didn't give him a second thought. What sort of town greeter would I be if I looked behind me to keep tabs on those I'd already greeted, rather than facing forward to greet those yet to come? Okay. Where would someone trying to sell a shell go, then? Think of exactly 4 places. They might have tried to sell it at Shellfish Desires, the luxury goods store. It's more of an antique shell. If it's more of an antique shell, they may have gone to check if the museum curator might purchase it. Failing those, they might have visited bottom feeders, the dive bar in the lower crust, to try to pass it off to some piece of gutter trash. And finally, they could have gone to the back alley blacksmith to sell it for scrap. Thanks so much, I'll check out all those places. Godspeed, small fry. Would that I could give you more of a tour. But my work is never done whilst there remain travelers left ungreeted. I don't know how many travelers you're gonna be getting. The other places had a bit of a collapse. That's death if I go down there. See the hermit over there? Isn't he so mysterious? The one standing uncomfortably close to us right now. Heavens, no, not them. The mysterious blue one by the bar. Now please tell me you don't mean Furf. Tilapia went on a date with him and he tried to get her to invest in sand dollars. He deserves someone better, Delty. Some hard-working crab who'll treat you right. But he's just so mysterious. Mysterious. I've just been unable to stop thinking about that awful business happening in the Grove. Could you hush up and enjoy your kelp, Benedict? All this bleeding heart nonsense is ruining brunch. There's a lot of bottles. Oh hey, you made it. How the hell did you get here so quick? Hey there, long time no see, fellow hustler. You're the guy from the bridge. Sure am, first the name, don't erode it, you know. You seem pretty happy. Didn't you just lose all your money? Yeah, of course not, pal. Not even close. A shrewd investor never puts all his shells in one... puts all his butts in one shell, you know? That's my goal in life, I get butts into shells. Specifically mine. And specifically the fanciest, flashiest, most impressive shell I possibly can. You feel me? Not really. I'm a shell trader, kid. That's a hermit's lot in life. Always looking to upgrade, swap out the old shell for a better one. If you're smart, you'll get into the business too. Whole ocean of opportunity could be passing by, you know? Saloon doors. Nice hat. I do love my morning constitution around New Cosinia Square. So says I, Bartleby Shoals. Duly noted, Bartleby Shoals. Souvenirs, tchotchkes, miscellaneous baubles of various sizes and quality. Get them at their cheapest right before trash day restock. Ew. Ew. Seat paper. C&D pharmacy. If you've ever gotten a receipt from CVS, you know exactly what this is. They are so long. I really wonder if I'm doing something wrong to not be able to use my other. I need to go back and talk to the idiot, don't I? Hermit Crab returns, prepared to augment his abilities. I knew. Out in the open ocean, many creatures must take of another's body in order to survive. Hermit Crab has taken life many times already, but as the story escalates, so too must his violence. To throw your fork at enemies and reel them in at the cost of a barbed hook. Be careful, larger enemies will put up a fight. Attack while aiming your spear at an enemy. The grapple limit is set, using arrow momentum to deal a powerful blow. Press attack near capsize to attack their weak point from acid. Now I might just buy that. Using a charge attack on a shell sticks it to the end of your fork, turning it into a hammer. You may also press swap hammer to do the same with your equipped shell. Plunging attack. I like this tree a lot. But let's unlock these others so I can at least look at it. Hermit Crab's shell is invaluable in protecting him from predators. But protection will not be enough. To achieve his goals, he must make his shell a tool of aggression. He deflects his enemies' attacks, destabilizing and confusing them. How can such a small creature withstand such massive blows? It seems to defy the natural order. Aggravation. After your shell takes a hit while blocking, your next attack deals increased damage. Dealing damage to an enemy will restore your recently lost rally. Kintsugi. Once per rest, your shell regenerates immediately upon break. Huh. That. Releasing block while naked will let you parry as if you're wearing a shell. Or umami. After parrying, press attack to perform a counterattack. Landing or riposte restores a single chart. And the other way? The Hermit Crab moves like water itself, performing practical arts of acrobatics to avoid his predators. But one wrong move and it could all be over. Each shell spell may be cast once for free without using charges. The enemy with an Unami-based attack will restore a charge. Press attack immediately after dodging to with Skedaddle to perform a powerful spin attack that covers great distance. Cap dodge, backdash. Become invisible for several seconds after your shell is broken. Attacking will need vector. This gives me access to a new weapon. And lets me use things to just hit things. So I think that the ones I should focus are probably... Maybe parry's like a lot more forgiving than I think it is. We'll see what I have left. I don't know how expensive these are gonna get. Probably a lot. Ooh. Does the greatest danger come from above or below? It is of course a trick question. For any prey in the ocean, the greatest danger lies wherever they are looking. The ocean's fucking dangerous. I have just enough to make hammer. Hermit Crab finds himself unsatisfied with his makeshift weapon. Seeks greater strength, more ability to crush, lest he find himself crushed. Quickly discovered that the best defense can be a powerful offense. If the thing is dead, it will not hurt you anymore. Bonk. Hitting enemies to do a lot of damage and capsizing quickly, but will use up the shell's shell health. Well, if it's a stab thing, I don't really care too much about that. Stab down. Now I can jump and dodge. That's a weird thing. It's because it's release. Okay. Back to where I was. If things get dire, I can choose to activate naked mode. This town is big. Oh, Jackson, every day I find myself looking down wishing you were up with me, claw and claw. The tide we crossed paths, I was immediately smitten, but my family would never approve of me with a common. Ah, the fish! There's nothing more common about you. Maybe one day I'll possess the courage to tell you, but until then I shall yearn from afar. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, flagship brick-and-mortar store, Shellfish Court. How goes, my visibly financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? Yes! I suppose you've come to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping. No shame in it, plenty of folks pause on their way through town to take a look at our luxury shells. You've got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last. Oh, I can just buy shells. But they break. So, like... why? Suspicious. Rainbow capitalism. Ah. That one's a hard one. Shellfish Desires, you can play Master Microplastics to insure any shell you've worn before. In a Moon Snail shell, you can pick any insured shell to start every time you respawn. Coconut? 3,000. But coconut! Got so many times they can get hit. And at them all, it's just broken. Have you seen my shell? I can't sell you things. Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? No, he sure did. Totally good stuff, we don't do trade-ins here. Even if we did, I'd never take the kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. There's nobody in the city pay any attention. No. Almost certainly not. They all have dialogue. I've read a lot. I don't want to read anymore right now. Okay. No better city in the world than fish! Carcinia. I've never been anywhere else. That's how great it is. I mean, it's right there. I was very wrong. Have you seen my shell? Hey there, young, and welcome to Bottom Feeders. Find us a little water and hold it side of a slurry. Hi, name's Krill, new to town. I thought I recognized a fresh face. Pleased as plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nema. You got the money, why not stop in for a bite? Kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such a thing. But you mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? I'm sure you've seen them around. That's her nickname for any sort of little fellow that sticks itself to your shell. Kind of like a barnacle. Exactly. And for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, huh? Lots of our visitors here are just travelers. Just stopping by, who could use a little company on the road. Gotta consider it if you got a journey ahead of you. Ocean can get mighty lonely. I'll think about it, thanks. Call me Nema. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. Increase stowaway capacity. Maybe if I could sell him, sure, her things. I have so much things I can sell, but no one to sell them to. There's too many things that start with S. Go L. Sell shells. Snails. It's not too much of a bother. I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly sure I remember a fellow like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. No worries. I need more. Negative 33% attack, but increased attack speed. Take no damage falling into the abyss. Stat increased. Elf drain on the enemy. 28 attack required. Fruit sticker. Increases rewards. That's a maybe. %20 balanced. There. I'm thinking that this guy's probably who I can give my things to. Oh there, Scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your claws there. Lots of promise. Gotta make it shine with me, Scrap. You can make my sword better. Me my fork. Some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. And what a piece of junk it is. Bring this old smith some relics he can break down, and he'll show you what junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Yes. I didn't even know I had one of those. I also want to ask, but did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would have probably seemed crazy to you because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. I came by torn that shell scrap as soon as I could. Are you serious? Sure, sea foam. Now wait, you said shark? Scrap that, my mistake. No sharks came by now. What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. I mean to shout, Scrap, my ears work just fine. Where did I have a stainless steel relic from? Oh well. I now have shiny fork. Living on the bottom is bad enough, but listening to the bang 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 of the crusty old blacksmith is gonna drive me insane. No. Yeah, no! God damn it. You just slip off, you can't stay on it and have to run to keep up. Used to work out in the Vale, sorting garbage for shellfish core. Things outside the reef have been getting scarier lately. Crabs losing their minds. New predators coming in? No thanks. No jobs worth that, I'll take my chances in the city. At least the only predators I gotta worry about here are the loan sharks. The economy at the flats and vales getting worse all the time. You gotta take a fish car. I heard it's pretty affordable. Used to be. They only kept prices low until they could run Crab Taxi out of business. German Crab Taxi was a scheme and Crab Taxi was just a scheme by wealthy investors to take funding away from Scale Rail. And Scale Rail was only going to serve privileged neighborhoods in the first place. So screw it, I'll swim there myself if I have to. Oh. Taxis exist so that you don't have to take the trains. Trains exist so that, climb the leg. It's a somewhat worrying bell. Excuse me, what is this building? On hold, little one. You stand before the new Carcinia Museum of Carcinized History, I say. No need. Can I go in? Apologies, but the museum is currently closed to the public while we put the finishing touches on the new exhibition. Oh. Looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? Can't say I have. But if I travel here to defend stolen goods, I'm starting to lower crust down beneath us. Gotcha, thanks. Careful down there. I talked to all four of them and nobody talked. It's gotta be somewhere. I just gotta find where that shark went. The city's so big, how am I ever gonna find it? This place is stupid. It's loud, like could everyone just leave me alone? Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me or sell me some kind of... Gotta rat up, fellow citizens. It's the grand opening of the prawn shop. Full of legitimate shallows made wares. We got plastics, we got metals, we got packing foam. You got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the... It looks familiar. That's my shell. Serious? This guy's still following me. Okay, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, give that back. It was stolen from you by a jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me, fair and square. You want it back, you gotta buy it back, like everything else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. How much? And what can I actually pay with? Depends what you got, pal. Got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. If I work for it or something, I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I could probably come up with some arduous, meaningless times things for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty... Wait. Did you hear that? Hear what? Delay this conversation, kid. Trash Island's here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you. I have so many bread clips, please. Please take my bread clips.
Trash day! It's trash day! Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Back off! I saw it first!
Get your own trash, lump suckers! What is that thing?
Claw beards
I've never
crunchy.
seen anything like it.
It's a message from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me. Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Carcinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say. If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them, why, they'd be rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say.
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine.
Got his
I'll
voice
be able
wrong.
to afford the flashy shell in the ocean, you know?
Not if I get there first. Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city.
Well, don't you count out us bottom-siders. You'll be eating your hat when I get that treasure and fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab.
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something.
Squid with a gun.
I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef?
That's real.
I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt. Are we all in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah! I'm gonna find that treasure!
Haha, yeah, you go, kid. Roland can't tell us what to do. That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first.
The corporations don't control us!
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Oh God. There's so many people that want to talk now. Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. You're really stepping in now, kid. The squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to. I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. You can give me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? Aren't you listening to that old dude? He's off in the grove, way north of here. Got a bit of a walk ahead of you. Great. Guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt, whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair is fair. Take them. I'll keep this, because it's not worth anything. Ah, that's what the stainless relic. It's the keys. That's how I make sword do better. Are you selling shark? It's a billion microplastics. I could probably, not me, someone probably has already farmed a billion microplastics. Give me that. Quite the clamor, not every day. Roland, problems, yeah. Go there and get the journey. Treasure. Stuff. Business isopod. Free market. Something Southern Diner lady-ish. Gotta stick up for the little man. I'll be tagging you along on your treasure hunt. I have to document it for all my followers. Oh. Gross. I'm gonna go talk to the guy that can make my fork better. By eating keys. Because that's weird, but if it works, it works. Oh, it's 2. Well, damn. Whoa, 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 steady on. Now one step further, mate. And I want to keep your distance. How come? How come? Your eyes full of sediment? Can't you see what I am? I'm the type of guy who hurts everyone I touches, mate. That can't possibly be true. I just haven't found the right person to show you your affection to yet. I could give you a hug. Maybe that'd help you open up. Bloody shell, mate, you're an old one. Take my advice and leave me be, savvy? Do us both a favor and leave us alone. What did I tell ya? Everybody got the same story. Oh, no, it can't be that pointy. They got this sense of humor. And then what happens? You get poked just like the rest of them. Can't say I didn't warn you. I won't give up. What? I won't give up. I'm gonna hug you no matter what it takes. Look, I appreciate the effort, but I wasn't being metaphorical. You see the spikes, right? The physical spikes, mate. The spikes that'll spike you. Been through worse. Your funeral. Alright, great joking around. But seriously, quit it. This is a mite embarrassing. I'll never stop. Can't just leave you like this. Look, I'm doing fine, Drake. Trust me. I was just being melodramatic. I'm sorry I said anything. Just be on your merry way and forget this ever happened, alright? God, I can't bear to watch. You gotta stop doing this to yourself. Can't you see I'm no good for you? Wrong about yourself. Look, mate, I understand your desire to fix me. Maybe you see something in me that you want to fix in yourself now. But there ain't no getting around it. The two of us are fundamentally incompatible, savvy? Ain't nothing healthy about two folks who can only hurt each other trying to stay close just to fill some kind of perceived void, mate. And it ain't no act of kindness to force yourself into someone's life when they've made it real clear it ain't the right call. And I'd love it if this could work, but you just gotta move on. Sometimes there ain't no happy endings. You ain't normal. There weren't no act of kindness to begin with, were it? You're some kind of masochist. Either that or you just get off on watching my reaction as you fling yourself into harm's way over and over. I won't be enabling you any longer. Poke yourself to death for all I care. No one so much as bat an eye. See, I don't know if the right call is in fact poking yourself to death. Alright, okay, good God, you really are a sicko. Take my special technique and get out of here. Is that what you wanted? Did that make it all worth it? Find all sorts of types in the lower crust, but you really take the crab cake, mate. Toss. Why are you still doing this? It wasn't about the thing. There's only one thing to do here. I had to, it was the rules. We're running the show while Mom's on the go. Hope you hire more stowaways. Want to carry more at once, you should talk to my sister. Weird. Why did it take me to the shell shop? Oh, there has gotta be stuff lodged in these cardboard houses somewhere. Oh no, I've lost my jump. Oh, never mind. I just can't hold it down. Ah, yay, more plastic. Okay. Feel like I have to give the town a once over just to, like, find the random collectibles. Because I'm sure there's a bunch of crap everywhere. If nothing's particularly important, I won't show off getting it, because, you know, oh look, here's another bread claw. Not exactly important. Look at this. I don't like it, Rita. Riding up Babs, Walter, and Shelly will be pulling in good trash for us once they become scrappers. Scrap the scrap, I just want my Walter safe here with me. Not up there in Scuttleport among the muck and who knows what else. I want to know what the shiny is. Life preserver that, sank. The sands between. Sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Whatever, I'm super brave. Just get this over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. Might have what it takes after all. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To our north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here, Plotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Core. And west, I wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters, the captain's map has pointed us north towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there and we can discuss our next steps. Roger seahorses. Technically rivals in this treasure hunting thingamajig. That doesn't mean I want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What did I do wrong? There's a rule to exploring the sands between. Namely, steps you gotta take from preventing, him. I'm slurping you right out of your shell and eating your whole. See these arches? Folks who commute from here have done a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? I mean, that scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. What are you talking about? Just stick to the arches, and if you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can. Well, I guess before we end this recording. Hagris the Ravenous. Oh! I see. Oh, that's a bomb. Wasn't expecting it to blow up. I don't like my chances, but at the same time, I'm an idiot. Nom 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 nom. So that's the guy that we're not supposed to deal with right now. Need to get my shell and plastics back. He didn't deal that much damage when he hit me. The grapple did, obviously, but that's a grapple. So where did he come from? I'm gonna give him once over just to see if I can. Did he heal? I have no idea what he's saying. You have access to Harry now. It's probably not the one to test it on. So if you say that there's a danger, explain what the danger is. Don't just be like, no, he's over there. You can just say, yo, it's a giant crab that wants to eat you. Hi, random idiot. What are you doing here? Other than ruining my fight. He even has a little spork eye patch. One last time. Fair enough. Okay. I will go through, collect random crap from the town, and then whenever we come back, it'll be going north to this grove thing. Alright. Later.